think we're back in action. We'll see in a minute if anybody jumps on. All right, I think we're back in action here. What's up, kiddo? What do we got? Package total, you're back. Can you hear me loud and clear? Okay. Silver Tongue Stacker. Good morning, how's it going? Charles, good to see you. Here she is. Who else we got? David, how you doing? Thanks for stopping in. You can see we got this Cobra that we're doing today. Add some vent lines to this. All right, Silver Tongue Stacker. It's gonna be amazing. Yeah, it's gonna be a nice piece. Got the metal heating up. Alright. Ready to put this guy together. Make sure that got a nice hole in there. Put this one to the side. Let's start on another one. Do you have a few? I missed that comment. Package total. Comments are coming up and then fading away. Let me move the camera up just a hair. There we go. It's a little better. We got 6 people in the house. Make sure you say hello. So this is the pattern. Definitely a cool piece. And I'm making a bunch of them today. It's nice that I get to spend a little extra time down here at the workshop since I'm off this week. Always nice when you have extra time for your hobby. Cobra or Rattler? It's a Cobra. It's a Cobra. Anytime I can spend some more time down here, it's always a bonus. All right, it's packed in there real nice. Now I don't know if you guys caught this before, but I'm gonna trim around the pattern. I always have a hard time getting this pattern out of the sand. So if I trim around it, it comes out a lot easier. What do we got? And clay just didn't hit hard enough. Now that's one of those tips, you know, by trimming around the pattern. Not everybody shows you that in their videos, but it is definitely helpful. Makes a big difference. So try it out. Let me know what you think. If it helps you. All right. Appreciate you guys being here today. I don't go live too often. I probably should more often. Alright, the pattern actually came right out the other side. There it is. Looking pretty good. Now it's just a matter of getting it out this side. deal. Good deal. Get some nice vent lines in here. Now, if you're not sure what the vent lines are for, that's to let the air and the gases out as you pour the metal in. The metal is going to be coming down here. It's going to push the air and the gas out through the vent lines. If you don't have them, chances of you filling the whole mold will be slim. Right, that one is good to go. Like that, a little piece of dirt. All right, that's better. That's a better. Okay, number 2 down. Gonna be doing one more. Possibly have enough sand to do it. Running low on my Petrobond sand. I know I have another bag around here somewhere. I just gotta find it. Perfect. Perfecto. Hope you guys are having a good day. Nice and cool up here in the Poconos. trim this one up. And again, the reason why I do this is it makes the mold come out a lot easier. Trying to catch any comments if you guys are making any. Glancing up at the camera. Looking pretty good. All right. Yeah, let's see if I have enough sand to do this side. Gonna be close. Gonna be real close. I may have to bust into the other bag. Down to the bottom of my bucket. I think we're gonna make it. Mind you, the graphite molds can be expensive. Yes, the graphite molds are expensive. I started out doing the graphite molds and quickly moved on to the Petrobond sand, but here's a graphite mold just to make an ingot, and they come in all different sizes. I mean, I got them laying around. This one you can make a nice bar. I actually do have a bar just sitting here on my desk. Nice beautiful colors, nice pattern on top. It's pretty cool. All right, let's see. Moment of truth. See if she'll come out for me. There it is. Beautiful. All right. Let's get a nice. And we'll do some bent lines. Poke right through your whole thing with the, give the air place to go. So this helps out tremendously. Cool. Like the sprue be a little bigger here. Smooth it out. There, now she's looking pretty. Okay. Make sure there's nothing. There we go. Good deal. Clean it up, and we're just about ready to pour. There we go. Camera up a little bit. Let's check to see if the metal is melted. We're getting there. We're close. We are close. All right, so we got a couple more minutes before we start pouring. So if you have any questions, if you want to just chat, now's the time. How's everybody doing today? You at work? You at home? What are you up to? Couple more minutes before metal is at temp. We are not far away now. Jay Tizzo at home. That's cool. Appreciate you watching today, brother. It's always a pleasure. Trying to piece the 3D project together so I can print it. I'll tell you, Charles, those 3D printers, man, I went out and bought one and I could not figure the damn thing out. I kept having trouble after trouble getting error codes on the printer. Finally, I just sent the damn thing back, and now I just have other people print out my 3D stuff. What kind of resin or filament? Honestly, Charles, I couldn't even tell you. It was a Focus, F-O-O-K-O-O-S 3D printer. And I was using the resin that came with it, but I kept on getting this error code 3 on it, And I went on their website, I went on their Facebook troubleshooting page, and basically they had me take apart the entire thing. I mean, right down to the motherboard, and check all these wires and make sure everything's connected, and it still wouldn't work. You have a filament printer. All right. Now, are they more complicated than the regular resin printers? Let's see. Oh yeah. Less mess, but more layer lines. U5TR error. Sorry, couldn't resist. Right? Yeah, I just had somebody print me up this really cool piece that I have to build a larger flask to pour it in. But I think it's going to be a pretty incredible piece, and it's going to be heavy. But it's going to be cool. I'm looking forward to doing it. All right. So I'm going to toss in a couple more pieces of copper here into the pot here, just to make sure that I have enough. I don't want to come up short. I would really like to get these 3 done in one shot. That should be enough. So we got another couple minutes to go. And if you're thinking about doing this pouring thing, I got a few orders for Kevin Ross, the Dragon Hair. Nice. Nice. I may have to hit you up, Charles. You know, if anybody's thinking about getting into this pouring thing, you know, make sure that you have some proper gloves, some proper PPE. You're only going to have to get burned once to realize that it's pretty damn important. And before you start pouring, you know, I have my flasks all set up here. Oh, with bismuth, huh? I have 10 pounds of bismuth sitting around, and probably bought it about 5 months ago, and I just haven't gotten around to cooking some of that up. Cool, Charles. But yeah, the only time I ever got burned while pouring was early on when I just started with these flasks. I did not heat the flasks up before I poured the molten metal in it. And you wouldn't think that metal could hold water in it. But you got to heat them up, and you got to get that water vapor that's in this metal out before you pour that molten metal in there, because if you don't, it's gonna pop. Gonna be some fireworks. You don't want that. Certainly don't want that. All right, we are getting there. Check it out. Yeah, another few minutes. At home all day today. That's cool, Lincoln DMZ. Very cool. Hope you're having some nice weather where you're at. It's relatively cool here in the Poconos. I was out this morning doing some work in the yard, spreading some mulch. I got 10 yards of mulch yesterday, and between yesterday and today, got it all done. Going to work tomorrow at 15:30. That's a bit early. All right, we'll check the metal again. Just about there. Just about there. And this is what I heat the flasks up with. Just some MAP gas. I'll heat it up for, I'll show you how it's done. Just for, 30 seconds on each flask. Get the moisture out. What else do I got going on here? You know what, Charles? What I'm looking for is a 3D printed American flag. Is that something you could do? That'd be really cool with July 4th coming up. All right, looks like we're ready to heat these up. A waving flag, right? Yeah, a waving flag would be great. I think that would look really cool. Doesn't have to be real big. I'll take a look and send you an email. Cool. Appreciate it, Charles. All right. We're ready to pour some metal. I know that first one didn't. I had the top clamped and pour right out the bottom, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. I didn't have any more wood to clamp the whole thing together, so I'm gonna have to dig around for another couple pieces of plywood, see what I can come up with. Let it cool down for a second, and then we'll do the big reveal. See what we got. Alright. So I know this first one, you can see how it poured right out the bottom. Yeah. That's just a mess. That's what happens when you don't have the proper clamp. But we gotta cool it off anyway, right? I'm sure these other ones came out a lot better. There we go. There we go. Got a little bit of cleanup to do on that one. Sorry, Rocky Mountain. Yeah, the lag, that sucks. Poof, magic. This one came out good too. Look at that. A little flashing, you know, no big deal. What we got? Same thing. I can remember buffering. Yeah, bummer. That is a bummer. Sorry, guys. You can see how the vents worked perfect. It shot out the vent, pushed the air out, and even a little metal came out. So you can't go wrong with that. Let me clean these up a little bit. Just get some of the sand off of it. There we go. All right, look at that. A little cleanup to do around the tail right there. Not a big deal. Easy peasy with the Dremel. Same with this one here. Little cleanup. But for the most part, they came out pretty damn good. Get a little I take the burnt sand out, reuse the other sand, and once I get enough of this black sand, I'll repurpose it. Otherwise, if you're always working with brand new sand, it will get expensive quick, because you go through a tremendous amount of sand. All adds up and comes out of your pocket. So 2 out of 3, not bad. Especially when I'm doing it live like this. They all don't come out first time. All right, so we'll show you the 1, 2, 3, 4. I did 2 yesterday, 2 today. You still got to clean them all up. I got to make a total of 10 of them. But that's it. The furnace is cooling down. This is my whole workstation over there. Got my sander and everything. Kind of a mess. Whole bunch of copper. Look at this big piece here. Man, that's a thick piece. I'm gonna take you guys for a stroll outside. Cool. Out in my backyard now. Goes up to my deck. I had these beautiful natural stone steps. Put them in about 15 years ago. And right through the trees there, I don't know if you can see it too well, but that's a golf course. Living right on a golf course. Thanks, Charles. It's about 30 foot down the hill to the golf course. And right over here, these 4 pots are pumpkins. So they're just starting out in pots, and then I will replant them out in the garden. Let's take a little stroll up the steps here. Beautiful, man. Yeah, actually, I'll be sitting up here. On my patio, and let's see if you can see through the woods right here. But you see those steps right off there in the distance? That's the tee box. So I'll hear them tee off, and I'll scream out, "Go Tiger!" That's pretty cool. I'll chat with the golfers as they go by. But here's all the mulch that I just did. Get up on this rock wall here. Give you a little walk around. I did all that mulch. There's my deck. It's a small deck, but we have a pretty big patio. Walk you up to the front yard here. Here's my wood pile. All the mulch that I've been doing. My truck. And of course, Old Glory. Gotta have her flying on the house. Oh, there's my John Deere. My front yard. Pretty cool. Nice little water feature. But yeah. Busy, nice work. Thanks, man. Take you a walk up front here. This is pretty cool. I did all the mulch in between all these beds here. Giving you a little idea what else Will from Will's Treasures does. A lot of work went into this garden. And then you get to the end of my driveway here. Look at that out in the distance. Another golf hole right across the street. That's awesome, Jimmy. Yeah, I love playing out in the garden, planting things, making it look nice. But yeah, after work, I'll grab my golf clubs. I'll walk right across the street here and hit some balls, practice a little bit. It's always a good time. It's cloudy today. I know you're out on Long Island, Jimmy. That's where I grew up. Trying to grow as much as I can. Yeah, it definitely saves a few bucks at the grocery store. You know, I've had vegetables here before. I don't have a lot of room to do them, so me and my wife, we're more into the nice flowers and bushes and plants and stuff like that. We have a good time with all that. But you can see we got to put up this deer netting. Tons of deer up here. One of my favorite bushes right there. Little dwarf Japanese maple. Protect the garden, that's right. We got a little family of birds in this birdhouse. They just hatched a few days ago. It's pretty cool. This is down the other side of my house. Some natural stone steps. And down there, not that red thing, but down below that is my whole house generator. Yeah, perennials are the way to go. You're the main existing. Yeah, the deer, I'll tell you. My wife mixes up this concoction to spray on all the plants and everything. I don't know what's in it, but it does a great job at keeping the deer away. So there's my whole house generator, 22 kW. Power goes out, boom. A couple seconds later, we got power again. So I got tired of losing power up here, and I have another hobby. I keep and I breed tropical fish. And it was about 4 years ago. I had about, oh God, it's about 2,000 angelfish. I had them in my basement in my fish room, and hurricane came through and we lost power for 9 days, and it was in the winter, and I had to make a decision whether to keep the family warm and fed or keep my fish alive. So of course I chose my family, keep them happy and healthy and taken care of. In turn, I lost all my fish. It was a big hit. It was a big hit. Thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars down the tube. So right after that, I swore it'd never happen again. So I went out and got a whole house generator. And since then, we've only had a few minor power outages, but definitely worth the money. Definitely worth the money. Guys, look at this. My cat just came to visit me. What's up, Cleo? This is my cat, Cleo. She is 14 years old. She's a good girl. All right. So what do you guys think? Nice walk around. Show off a little bit of the Poconos. Maybe I'll do this a little more often. Chat. Doesn't always have to be about coin collecting or pouring metals. Get to know a little bit more about me. Like I said, I'm off from work this week, and so hopefully I'll go live again. Taunting indeed. Yeah, a lot of people up here hunt. They feed their families. Very nice land you got there. Yeah, I do, Rocky Mountain Bear. Take a lot of pride in it. Done a lot of work around here, but you know what? It's all fun work. I enjoy it. Always liked working with my hands. There are the pumpkins. Yeah. If you're not having fun, don't do it. Right? Took me a while to realize that. As I get older, I realize it more and more. If I'm not having fun, I don't do it. Life's too short not to enjoy what you do. And I work in a place that I absolutely love. Love going there every day. I work in a drug and alcohol treatment center. See you, Rocky. Thanks for popping in and sticking around. I appreciate it. Yeah. You twisted my arm. Oh, yeah. There we go. There we go. Kicking back. There's my cat. You know, I'm tossing around the idea of holding an auction on my YouTube page. You know, I'd auction off some of my pours, auction off some silver rounds. See a lot of other people doing it. I've yet to do it. I think it would be fun. I know I've been to enough auctions. Yeah, never hurts to try. I don't see any golfers out there. There are a few this morning. But being a Wednesday, the course is usually not crowded. Well, guys, I think I'm going to wrap it up. We've been going for over an hour. I'm going and get some lunch. I appreciate you guys sticking around, checking it out, spending some time with me. It's always cool to connect with you guys. So I'm going to leave you now. This is Will from Will's Treasures, and I will catch you guys on the next video. Have a great day, guys.